terrific performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. DA David Aldridge is on our sideline. Hey Dave.
Sixers coach Brett Brown helped build this team from ground zero. There were some lean years in Philly, but Brown helped set the values and the culture for this team. Brown said, "Can you teach? Can you cultivate relationships? And do you bring energy? Those three qualities are what I've hoped to create throughout my tenure here." Kevin, mission accomplished.
He's done a terrific job. Thanks, David. And here's a look at some numbers for Šarić.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Bridges out there with Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Philadelphia, Richardson and Harris filling out the wings. The talented combo up front, Horford and Embiid. And it's Milton in at the point.
And last season, the Sixers unveiling a Dr. J statue on their Legends Walk outside the team training facility.
Oh, yeah, his second statue in Philly. I mean, the other one is down by the stadium. At that Legend Walk, you know who he joins? Wilt Chamberlain, Mo Cheeks, Bobby Jones, Billy Cunningham, Hal Green.
And the 76ers with possession. And there's the pass to Embiid. That one goes in.
And this is a testament to the concentration Embiid possesses. I mean, he's able to finish despite getting bodied up.
Pass to Ayton. On the wing, Johnson. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Milton the pass to Horford. No good from outside. And it's Rubio with the ball for Phoenix. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, Greg, that's just the communication and the energy. It just seemed non-existent on defense, and that can't happen, not at this level.
Here's Milton. 14 points from him the last game against Detroit. Pass to Horford. Harris against Bridges. 5 to shoot. A nice shot by Harris.
Well, throughout Harris's career, he has worked on building up his body, putting that added strength to good use on these tough finishes.
Booker dishes to Bridges. Embiid against Ayton. Pass to Booker. Over Richardson. Ayton trying to break free. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Milton the pass to Horford. Fires from deep. A shot by Milton, no good. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Detroit Pistons.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
And here's Harris from the arc. They get it back. Embiid. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Oh, you better know where Embiid is. I mean, when you lose sight of him, he'll kill you on the boards.
Bridges against Harris. Kicks it out to Booker. Johnson at the elbow. Rubio the pass to Ayton. And the rejection by Embiid.
You got to be careful around Embiid. When he's around, he's capable of coming up with these blocks. Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
people have already predicted future MVP. Is there a surprise name that you think could win that MVP award, Chris, down the road?
I think there are a few surprises. I mean, we can go young with young guys like a Trae Young or Luka Doncic. We can go with guys that we expect to do it like and is biting at the bit. There's a few young Celtics. There's a few young Lakers that in a few years you never know what they could do, especially the ones that are playing with great guys and watching their practice habits, game habits, stealing their recipes or stealing what they eat before the game and their health-wise. So many guys right now that are going to be in that second tier coming up. It's going to be fun to watch their growth.
It will. So he picks up just one from the line that time. Greg for the Phoenix Suns with a franchise-high 9-year playoff drought. There is pressure on this team to find their way out of that long rebuild.
And their moves on draft night, they raised some eyebrows. They've got some young talent, but can new coach Monty Williams turn them into a winner? Long-suffering Suns fans certainly hope so.
The 76ers lead. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Milton. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Not just the jump shooter. Harris is also comfortable looking to score from these spots, too.
Now, here's Rubio. Charge inside. Working on Horford. And Embiid with the block. The pass to Harris. Lets the three fly. Phoenix grabs the miss. Out left to the wing. Bridges kicks to Booker. 1:35 left in the first. Rubio taking his time here. And again, it's the Suns missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Takes the 13-footer. The 76ers with another miss.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jump.
1:05 left to play here in the first. Shoots a fader off the left rim and out.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Harris outside. Feeds to Horford. Over Booker. And it's Ayton with the rebound. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
To the paint to end the drought. Rejected by Harris.
Oh, he's known for his offense more than defense. Harris plays with high motor. And he likes to make plays.
Pass to Horford. Here's Milton. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Passes to Bridges. Shoots over Embiid. They get it again.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Here's Milton. The 76ers again can't hit it. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Philadelphia ahead, leading by just 1. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. The game is evolving, and Al Horford has changed his game along with it.
It never occurred to me that I'd be shooting threes at this rate and doing some of the things that I'm doing, but it's just the way that the game has evolved.
And give Horford credit. He adjusted with the times. He didn't stay set, Greg, in his ways.
Yeah, he was always a great mid-range shooter, and he's proven to be a legitimate threat from deep.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
They've got Scott. He's out there with Robinson. And it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
there's no reason you should leave someone open around Sark. I mean, that's just asking for trouble.
Philadelphia with the ball, following the score by Phoenix. Here's Neto, 11 points last game. Misses from close range. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Jerome passes to Kaminsky. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Chris, middle of last season, plenty of drama around the AD trade request. Davis wanting to leave New Orleans. Some say all publicity is good publicity. But Commissioner Silver clearly does not agree.
I don't agree either, and I think if you go back, the Lakers would say that's a self-inflicted wound. Some things are best left in the locker room. Let me tell you this. Every team tried to trade for AD except the team that didn't have him last year and maybe the Golden State Warriors. So everyone was out there. It just wasn't the rumors. And so, no, you never really like those rumors. They affect young players. They affect the player that may be being traded for. They affect the home fan base. They affect everyone. So you want to try to keep all of that in-house. Some things are better left unsaid.
Johnson, he's checked in for Phoenix. Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, and I love the fans in Philly. They're notoriously prickly, though. They expect hard-nosed effort. If not, they'll let you hear about it.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, Josh Richardson has made himself into one of the top defensive wings in the league. Richardson says there's a certain competitiveness that comes with being a good defender. The defensive end takes will, and I have a lot of it. Kevin J. Rich is self-described as super competitive, and that edge is what drives him.
It sure is. That's what it takes. Thank you, David. Here's Jerome. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Kaminsky misses. Yes, you're talking about the Philly fans. They were even booing their team in that conference semifinal round against Toronto.
Yeah, they got nervous with the season on the line. You can't take it personal. In Philly, they love you just as much as they boo you.
It's good from long range. Bibles got the lead up to 3 now for Philadelphia.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Jerome passes to Kaminsky. Here's Jerome, defended by Scott. Pass to Baines. Johnson, a wide open look, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
The pass to Thibault. Outside, Scott. On deep. Jerome with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Oh, trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. Oh, we see a lot of this now.
Robinson passes to Neto. Back to Robinson. The 76ers need to get off a shot. A fresh 14 for Philadelphia. Embiid. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set them up.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons. the 76ers with a completely new group now.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Booker, the past month has been surreal. Averaging about 23 points per, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's oozing with confidence. And it shows. Every time he steps on the floor, he expects to dominate.
Another miss by Philadelphia.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Richardson against Rubio. The dish to Baines. Kicks it to Booker. The three. Kept alive. Here's Johnson. Good. Nice job down low. Now it's a 4-point Phoenix lead.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first, bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and now with the lead.
Now here's Burks. 11 points for him in that last game against Detroit. Harris against Booker. Shot to stop the run. Doesn't go that time. Suns leading by 4. And stolen by Richardson. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of the game.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line, 79% overall.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Phoenix making some changes. Ayton, he's checked in for Aaron Baines. And it's Saric in for Johnson. Now, here's Rubio. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. Dishes it to Booker. To the wing right side. Rubio finds Booker. Clock at 6. That shot missing, so Philadelphia will take it the other way. The Suns beat them last time these two teams met in Phoenix.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Well, how often do we hear it, Greg? You got to take care of the basketball. They got to be much more disciplined today.
17 seconds left in the first half. And here's Richardson. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Burks kicks to Korkmaz. Lets it go with a 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Suns lead by 2. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They never trailed by more than 3 points, and it was neck and neck the entire period. If you look at the second quarter scoring, they had a small edge. They really hung tough as we got close to halftime. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns?
Well, I like their effort on the boards because a game could come down to just a few key possessions, and extra rebounds can give you those extra possessions if you work at it.
Shaq, what did you think about Philadelphia?
Well, the low turnovers really stood out to me. They didn't get loose with it or make silly passes. Nothing was forced. They had a nice flow to the offense. Guys knew where to be on the floor. That's the heads-up style of play they need to bring in the second half.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's Milton. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 from Monty Williams. Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. Andre Ayton out there with Johnson. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Here's Milton. Trailing by 2. Shot clock at 5. Here's Embiid. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Ayton.
Oh, yeah, Cal. And there's no question, when Embiid is healthy, he's a problem. I mean, a versatile, confident big man with a high ceiling.
And the first one at the line is good. There's the talk about lowering the minimum draft age from 19 back to 18. And Chris, how much of a difference does that 1 year make in a player's maturity?
It makes so much difference. I mean, you're young, you're coming into a league, you're playing against grown men. Just physically, your body hasn't been able to catch up. How do you handle the travel, being away from your family? Many times this guy's first time being away from their families that long. So it is a maturity process, but at the same time, there's only such a few. And if you're one of the few that have the skill set and you're ready to come to this level, we should welcome you with open arms.
Johnson, the pass to Bridges. And here's Booker from the arc. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Harris outside. Pass to Milton. For the lead, it's tipped.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
And he gets the bucket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Now here is Harris. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Devin Booker.
Oh, when Harris is down deep, he is exceptional at being physical. Really puts defenders in a tough spot.
Chris, one of the most versatile scorers in the game, Tobias Harris. He had some great teachers, too, including Hall of Famer George the Iceman Gervin.
Yeah, well, check this out, Kevin. His father was Gervin's agent late in his career. I mean, from age 10, Tobias got to train at Gervin's facility every summer, and they still work out to this day. That's a real one. Harris learning from a great how to get buckets.
And that one misses.
Well, you look at the career of Tobias Harris, and, boy, he's bounced around a bit. Has never slowed his development or production, though. You put him anywhere, and he'll find a way to help his team.
And the Suns making a change here. Carter's checked in. And the second free throw, good. And with Harris, he's been moved so many times. You know what, Greg? You forget he's still quite young.
Yeah, I mean, he really is just starting to enter what should be the prime of his career. Has improved every offseason and is a great rebounder and scorer.
Now here is Carter. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Booker. Ayton trying to break free. No good from Booker.
A really tough night for him offensively. I mean, I wonder what the score would be if he wasn't so cold from the field.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Thibault, the pass to Harris. Over Bridges. A nice shot by Harris. Harris has got 7 points.
Well, even when you are right in Harris's face, he feels at ease rising up for the J. You can only do so much against this guy sometimes.
Now here is Carter. Ayton, the pass to Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Here's Embiid. He has 6. Fires from the line. Thibault can't get it to go.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here is Carter. Johnson outside. Bridges for 3. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. We should take this chance now to go to the real stats, real scores from the real NBA and run down the top free throw shooters. Devin Booker is second.
I mean, he's not going to miss many foul shots. That's for sure. He is a machine when he gets to the charity stripe.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes, Greg, it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Changes for Philadelphia. Mike Scott's checked in for Horford. And Robinson the third comes in for Harris. And Raul Neto subbed in for Shake Milton. On defense, Philadelphia. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. From about 16. Connects. The jumper drops. Jerome's got 6. The 76ers trail by 3. Neto, the pass to Robinson. Some solid defense from Šarić.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Yeah, Greg, that's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
76ers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Here's Neto. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Neto's got his second basket of the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Now Carter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Kaminsky. Puts it up from 12. It's good. And the Suns lead by 3.
Soft touch on the mid-range jumper. Kaminsky taking what the defense gives him.
Neto, the pass to Thibault. Back to Neto. And it's off the back rim, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Here's Jerome. He's got 6. Banked in off the glass. Jerome's got the lead up to 5 now for Phoenix.
They're not playing defense with anywhere near the passion they showed in the first half. There's been a big-time drop-off.
And the 76ers call time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And look now at a few years' worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for Rubio.
And you can see how much he's improved as a distributor over the past few years. He takes a lot of pride in his passing. Keeping his teammates involved and being a creator out there is really important.
Now, here's Richardson. It's tipped, and the layup's good off the glass.
You get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Phoenix. 3-point lead. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. Baines finds Rubio. Shoots from 14, and Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Good on the shot. And it's now only a 1-point Suns lead. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Rubio with it. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. From deep 3-point range, and no good on the last second attempt this time. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. The Suns on top, leading by just 1. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Down low, it's Harris and Horford. Alec Burks is out there with Richardson. And it's Korkmaz at the 3, the small forward.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Offensive rebound. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Saric.
Oh, man, and defenders have to be more cautious when guarding Harris. He is constantly looking to draw contact on his shots.
And it's tied up with that one.
I mean, look, every year Harris looks more confident. He goes through stretches where he can dominate.
DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Frank Kaminsky. That one is no good.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Bounce pass, Rubio. And Saric kicks to Bridges. Off target with his 3. Bridges has gone just 1 of 5 from the field. It's Korkmaz in the corner. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls, and Philadelphia making a change here. Milton's checked in. free throw is good from Bridges. The 76ers trail. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Milton. Rebound by the Suns. Saric has got his 5th rebound in this one. Booker looking around. Takes it from 10. Here's Saric, swiped away. And now the 76ers on the break. Out to the wing. Here's Milton, covered by Rubio. It's good. Milton's got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, this is low output for both teams. This is ugly. The defense is having their way so far.
Now, here's Rubio. Kicks it out to Booker. And the Suns miss again. 76ers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Pass to Milton. Out to the right wing. Korkmaz. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Korkmaz. Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Ayton dishes to Rubio. Here's the floater, and the layup is up and in.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
The 76ers shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Now the pass to Richardson. Down low, here's Milton. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Milton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Pass to Ayton. Booker outside. Al Horford with the rebound. 76ers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. It's Richardson on the wing, defended by Booker. Harris outside. 6 to shoot. To take the lead. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Rubio left side. Passes it to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker outside. Puts up a 3. And it's Ayton missing. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. They now take the lead. 6 points for Josh Richardson.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
Greg, this is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Now, here's Bridges. Ayton finds Booker. For 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. .24 left in the fourth quarter. Booker the pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Johnson kicks to Rubio. The Suns need to get a shot off. Phoenix, no good that time either. The 76ers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. They grabbed their own miss. Embiid. It's in!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
And the Suns call time here. They're trailing by 4. There's 53 seconds left in the game. presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out effort can win this game. Fellas?
And here are the 76ers now. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Cutting the pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Out to Harris from outside the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Timeout called, the Suns. They're trailing by 4. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, time is of the essence. Basket and the foul, it's got to be the game plan.
And here's Johnson outside. It's hauled in by Richardson. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
8 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Bridges for 3. So the 76ers win it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Al, congrats. Tough game tonight. When do you think you guys really locked in and started taking control of the game?
And it all started the second half. We didn't do a good job the first half. We let them hang around. But, at least we reacted better the second half. This is one of those games that we just had to, will our way to win this.
A lot of games like that, you have to kind of just grind out, Al. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.